I have a story Chachamim say about Rabbi Akiva. There was a decree out there, and they sent Rabbi Akiva to go speak to a person in charge, which was a non-Jewish king. And this non-Jewish king heard that Rabbi Akiva is coming to visit him, and he knew that Rabbi Akiva is a very important person, so he wanted to honor him. So how do people that their entire life is simply following money, fame, power, all the physicalities of the world, it's no different than animals, what do they honor you with? He figured, we'll put Rabbi Akiva in the best hotel in the world, right next to the palace, and if to make sure that he's not bored, I'll send him 4 of the best prostitutes that we have, 4 of the most beautiful prostitutes we have, to give him what you call a good time. Shem Yishmor V'Yatzil. So he sends him these prostitutes, and the prostitutes come back to the king saying to him, Your Highness, please don't ever do this again to us. We were willing to do anything you want, but don't ever send us to such a place. He said, well, what did he do to you? He says, they said nothing. He didn't do nothing to us. Well, what do you mean? He says, the second that we came in there, this Rabbi Akiva, this guest of yours, this Jew, went to the corner of the room and could not stop vomiting the whole night. He couldn't stop vomiting. He couldn't stop throwing up the whole night, throwing up his lungs out. We were scared to leave. We were scared to stay. We were disgusted the whole time. We've never seen anything like it. So the king is fascinated with what happened. So he invites Rabbi Akiva and he says to him, please explain yourself. Were the harlots that I sent you ugly in your eyes? And Rabbi Akiva says, why would you send me such filth? The most vile thing in the world. Now, were the women ugly? According to anybody else that's in the world, absolutely not. There were beautiful women as far as physicality. Rabbi Akiva saw the spiritual ramifications that have to do with being with these women, and what kind of horrible punishment a person would get by doing such a thing. Second of all, he saw the tum'ah that surrounded these women, how much filth they had on them from all of the sins they've made non-stop, and how vile this is in the eyes of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And when a person connects themselves to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, v'nidvak tabam, that a person cleaves himself to Hashem, he starts feeling like Hashem, if you will, where he knows that Hashem is disgusted by immorality, by promiscuity, by immodesty and things of that nature. And therefore, he is disgusted by it, so much so that he says, that I should not see any type of nakedness among you, because I'll run away from you. I'll run away from nakedness. I'll run away from filth. It's disgusting to me, HaKadosh Baruch Hu says. Homosexuality is disgusting to me. Promiscuity is disgusting to me. All of these disgusting behaviors need to be disgusting to us. The only way, Rabotai, the only way to avoid all of the disgusting, vile things is by being what HaKadosh Baruch Hu said in Parashat Kedoshim. Kedoshim tiyu ki kadosh ani. You be holy because I am holy. How are we holy? The Gemara in Masechet Shabbat says, Am Yisrael kedoshim em. Am Yisrael is holy. Why? Because even when it comes to their intimacy with their own wives, it's at night, it's in modesty, so the walls don't even see them. So no one even thinks about such a thing, of recording such things, of acting in such filthy, animalistic ways, because that's the ways of the animals. We are holy, we are tzaddikim, we are Kadosh Baruch Hu's people, and everybody can be like this. Everybody can be holy by stopping first being animalistic. That's the first step. It's the first step. How do you stop being animalistic? Know who the animal is and do everything the opposite. Do everything the opposite. This, Rabotai Karim, is a little bit food for thought, very different than a lot of the shulim that we've done, simply to show you what people literally lose their world in this world and the next world over. She is looking like a prostitute celebrity because She wants to be like one, even though she will never be like one. But she's losing this world, she's losing her marriage, she's losing the respect of her children, she's losing the blessing from HaShem, and she's losing Olam Haba. All because she wants to be like some prostitute that is here today, gone tomorrow. He the same thing. He the same thing thinks that he's going to enjoy this world, have a good time, go on vacation without his wife, maybe find a girlfriend for a day or two. He loses this world and he loses the next world. Why? Because he acted like an animal. But if a person wants to be holy, HaKadosh Baruch Hu says holiness begins with the way we express our sensuality, with the way we express our intimacy in a holy way, with the way we protect our eyes, with the way we protect our speech, with the way we protect our mind, with what we admire, with what we look up to. That is how it all begins. If you admire filthy, disgusting people, that's who you will become, and that's who your kids will become. If you admire the tzaddikim, that's who you can become. There's no way you can become a tzaddik without admiring tzaddikim. And there's no way you can become a tzaddik as long as you admire the filthy people of society.